Do not tell anyone about your YouTube channel. Seriously. Not your friends, not your family, especially not your coworkers. Want to know why? Because they're going to ruin it. And they won't even mean to. Now, I know that sounds super dramatic, but hear me out. If you're building a YouTube channel, especially from scratch, you might think that sharing it with everybody is going to give you a nice little boost. But in reality, it can actually hurt your growth. I learned this the hard way, and I ended up starting over with 2 brand new channels. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why you should not share your YouTube videos with anybody outside of YouTube, and what you should do instead to actually grow your audience. Now, let me start off by saying that I am not an expert in this area. I had a YouTube channel that I grew to over 2,500 subscribers, and it completely died because those subscribers were not genuine. It was all from shorts. It was all people who were not watching my videos, and it was not a genuine community. I also shared my channel with everyone and anyone, and they would come and subscribe, but they would not watch any of my videos. So I learned from that experience. I get it though. When you first start a YouTube channel, that number, like 0 subscribers, is not fun to look at. It's not fun to post videos and get very little views. So I get it. I've been there. I understand it. I was there a month ago, so I get it. I know the feeling. But when you tell your friends, your family, or your coworkers, they're going to come to your channel and they're going to subscribe because you asked them to. But ultimately, they are not your audience. They're not getting on YouTube and watching your niche every single time they get on. They're watching other types of videos. And when they hit that subscribe button on your particular niche, now YouTube thinks that what they like is what you're making, even though it can be completely different. Let me give you a little bit of an example here. If your best friend gets on YouTube every single night and she watches a whole bunch of beauty videos, makeup this, makeup that, eyeliner, all of the beauty channels, like her favorite channels to watch focus on beauty, makeup, and fashion. And you tell her, hey, I know you watch YouTube. Go ahead, get on my channel, subscribe so that you can watch my videos. She's going to come. She's going to watch your first video, but you talk about weight loss. You talk about movies or film, or your niche is completely different than anything that she's ever watched on YouTube. Now YouTube is going to think that your videos are about makeup, about fashion, and are about beauty because this person who they've had the time to study, they know what kind of videos your best friend loves. They know what she watches. She watches the same things over and over again. So now they're just going to assume, because you're a brand new channel, that you are making that same kind of content. And now they're going to start suggesting your videos that have nothing to do with makeup and fashion on other makeup and fashion videos, and you're going to get 0 clicks because now YouTube is confused. The algorithm is confused, and nobody wants to watch your niche who's watching beauty and makeup. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, let me know in the comments, because I could just be blabbering and making 0 sense. It makes sense in my mind though. YouTube's algorithm is designed to push your videos to people who want to watch it. But if you're confusing YouTube's algorithm by sending people outside to subscribe to you, it's going to be bad for you. And YouTube is going to take a lot longer to figure your channel out. And most of the time, the people that you invite to watch your very first videos, they don't continue to watch your videos because your videos are not typically what they watch. Now, this could be different if your niche is something that you know one of your friends watches constantly, and you know that your friend is going to want to click on every single one of your videos and watch it all the way through. But if you know that your friends are not interested in your content, you do not want to send them to your channel. Another reason to stay quiet is it's going to create this false confidence to where you're going to think that your channel is growing when it's actually not. And here's the thing, YouTube is hard. The end game is a long game. It's going to take a minute for you to find your audience and for you to grow your community and get subscribers. But if you're telling a bunch of people and they're coming just to subscribe and you're getting all of these followers, but then they're not following through and actually watching your videos, so your click-through rate starts to drop and drop and drop, and no one's watching your videos, but you're like super overly confident because you have all of these subscribers, it's just going to be a huge like wall that you're going to hit. And I know this from firsthand experience. On my first channel, I grew subscribers so fast, so quickly, because I was posting shorts and all of these people were subscribing to my channel from my shorts, but they don't actually watch long form video. So when I would push a long form video, they would see it in their subscriptions feed, but they were not clicking on it because they weren't into that kind of content. So I had this huge false confidence where I was like, oh my gosh, YouTube is going to happen for me. Everything is going great. I have all of these subscribers. I'm going to get monetized. And then it just kind of fell short and I had this huge crash and I gave up. And I completely let that channel die because I didn't understand that YouTube is going to take time. There are some people that are just going to blow up immediately. That is a very small portion of people. And there's actually a very small portion of YouTubers who ever get monetized or who ever make a decent amount of money on YouTube. So if your idea is to just come into YouTube, grow a bunch of subscribers, get monetized as fast as possible, you're going to be let down. And that is just the simple truth. So telling your friends and your family and your coworkers is just going to ultimately, I think, be a huge regret. You're going to wish you didn't tell anyone. And YouTube favors click-through rate and watch time. So if your friends and family aren't clicking and aren't watching, that is just a ghost subscriber. And again, it's not good for you. All right, so here's what we are going to do to build our channel. We are going to post our videos and we are going to let the YouTube algorithm do its thing. YouTube is going to figure out who wants to see your videos and YouTube is going to push the videos out to those people. It may take longer than you would want. So here is a way to get it to go a little bit faster. Stay inside YouTube. Go to your search feed and search up other channels who are in your exact same niche. You're going to go and watch their videos. You're going to support them. You're going to comment on their videos. They're going to end up coming and commenting on your videos. They're going to watch your videos. The whole idea of YouTube is to build a community of like-minded people who are doing the same things as you, who are talking about the same things as you. Once you start doing that, YouTube is going to start to realize who your people are, and YouTube will find them for you and bring them to you. You don't have to do a lot of the heavy lifting. All you have to do is make the videos, post the videos, and find the people within YouTube that are just like you. And we're going to be patient. Patience is so important when it comes to YouTube growth. On both of my new channels, I posted 10 videos before I saw any kind of growth. And when I say 10 videos, I'm not saying 10 weeks. I do not post only one video per week. I post at least 2 videos per week on both of my channels, sometimes 3 videos. So I had posted 10 videos within about a month on my weight loss channel, and I just had a video blow up. It's pretty cool. And then I've posted 15 videos on this channel, about 15 in about a month and a half, and I've had a couple do really well, but I think that this niche is going to be a little bit harder to push into. I thought originally, it was going to be the other way around. I thought that it was going to be harder to get into my weight loss niche, but now I'm starting to think that this niche is actually going to be harder to like stand out in because there are so many people who are doing this niche, right? There are so many experts in this field. There are so many gurus. I am not one of those. I am not a guru. I'm not an expert. I just want to share my journey of YouTube growth with you. Like this channel was built to share what I am doing that's working. And one of those things is I am not sharing my channel with anybody that I know in real life. I'm not sending my links. I might talk about my YouTube channel with other people, but I'm not giving them my link. I'm not telling them to come watch my videos. I am not looking for those pity subscribers. I am going to focus in YouTube with YouTube and help the algorithm figure my channel out. Because when I first started, I made this huge mistake. I was sharing it in YouTube groups. Never share it in a YouTube group, ever. The people in YouTube groups are all over the place with the content that they watch. So if they click on your video just out of curiosity, that is going to screw you over big time. Do not share your videos in YouTube groups, ever. I did that. Huge mistake. My videos started being suggested on the most random videos that are so outside of my niche that there's no way YouTube was going to figure my channel out. I stopped that quickly, and then YouTube was able to figure out what my channel was all about. So if you are just starting out on YouTube, please take my advice. Keep your channel a secret, at least until you blow up. Let the algorithm do its thing. It will find your real audience, the people who actually care about what you're talking about. And hey, if you are one of my people, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. All right, I will see you in my next video. Bye.